Everyone in the comments on these vlogs is always like, Jordan, why don't you use your gimbal more often? And then more people will respond to them and be like, it's because Tom broke it in the other vlog. So I haven't corrected that yet, just because I was like, you guys, this is okay, you can think it's broken because it'll make sense why I'm not using it. It won't be that I'm lazy or anything like that. It's that I've just been kind of lazy. You know, the thing is, right, in some situations it works. In other situations where you're out and about and you're doing things, it's not exactly the most convenient thing to carry around, but for instance, right here, it's great. But it's if you want to angle the phone down and do that sort of thing, it's like more difficult to do when you're not able to do like super quick movements and stuff. So that's the situation with it. But Tom didn't break it. It just spazzed out for a little bit in that video where everyone thinks Tom broke it, but it's good. It's still in good working condition. You know, at the same time, I probably should use it more often because you can do cool stuff like cool cinematic flybys of couches. I know, that was pretty awesome filmmaking right there. Just to be able to do that on a phone, just because of the gimbal. Half the people are watching this like, what's a gimbal? I don't know what a gimbal is. And to you, I apologize for starting off this video by not explaining what the gimbal is. But that's okay, because I'm still not gonna explain it. There's a video that I uploaded in the past that kind of shows what it is, so you can check that out. But anyway, sometimes I get lazy because I'm like, I just want to do a thing where I tilt the phone down and look at the floor, because there are really interesting things often on the floor. But it can't, well, there's a way to do it on this. You can toggle the modes with a button or something. I'm looking at the button and sort of feeling it. That's what I'm looking at, so I'm not looking at you right now. But I'm not professional enough to do that midway through filming. So then I'm like, I'm just gonna hold it in my hand. You want to know why I don't do daily vlogs? It's because I'm not interesting enough. Most of my day spent here, right here. See this chair? It's spent in this chair, and that's my life. I look at these monitors here, and see right now I'm checking out a Minecraft map, just trying to decide if that's a Minecraft map I want to do. And so that's a lot of my life. Then we got OBS over here. I look at that, and we got obviously music. That's a thing, and that's how things go. So, you know, on most days, if you wanted to see what my life was like, you can just sort of imagine me there with occasional walks upstairs to go get a drink. But even then, I don't always go upstairs to get a drink, because conveniently, and this is good. This is a good thing. This is a good selling point right here, right? There's a refrigerator. It's a refrigerator it's full of like very, very healthy things. I don't even drink beer. The beer is there so that when other people are over, they can have a beer if they want. On the other hand though, see that Copperberg back there? I love Copperberg. It's the greatest thing ever. But as you may have noticed, there's only one Copperberg, and that's a problem. I have to reorder, and so that stuff, if you're from like the UK or somewhere in Europe, you're probably familiar with what it is. Not over here in the US. There are like a couple stores that import it, and I end up having to pay more for the shipping on it than the actual drink itself. Fun fact, but it's really good. It's really, really good. But I digress. That's a convenient thing, so I don't always have to go up and downstairs to get drinks. But I digress even further. I was just saying that between working at the computer and stuff, just trips there. It's interesting stuff. What's that? You wanted a house tour? Well, you see, the thing is, I'm gonna be replacing some furniture, right? I'm gonna be doing that whole designer thing, and also trying to cover some walls with art, because that's unacceptable. It's just blank. Every place I've actually lived at here in LA, I've never really covered the walls up. They've all been kind of blank, and I'm gonna change that this time around. It's gonna be nice furniture. It's gonna be nice art on the walls, because I'm tired of the barren walls. And everyone else, I feel like, is really tired of seeing the barren walls. You're like, Jordan, you need to be more interesting. And I'm like, this is why I don't daily vlog. So proving my point. But maybe, I make no promises, but maybe, once the place is decorated, I'll show you a little bit how it looks a little bit, maybe. And if you've been here the whole time just wondering, what in the world is this gimbal thing he's talking about? Here you go. There it is. There it is. It's cool stuff. Just, you were wondering why the video was so steady. That's why. That thing,
auto stabilizes, okay? But you can click the link that I put down there if you really want to see it. But I'm taking it off now because I'm gonna do things where I'm pointing the camera up and down. You see this? I'm literally the worst. Everything that I have in the way of plants, it just dies. I try watering it, my gardener will be like, no, you're watering it too much. Then sometimes it'll be like, no, you're watering it too little. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. And then leaves just fall off. And there's this one over there. That one's in a little bit better shape, probably because this one just gets sun all day. And so I probably need to water it more, if I'm being honest. Any professional gardeners out there? Any professional gardeners like looking at this, being able to tell me how much I should be watering it and stuff, or looking at that one? Let me know if you have a green thumb, because I kill everything. At the same time though, I should be honest with you, I might be just getting rid of these things. It's in the way. That's the front door on the other side of that wall, and half the people who walk in just end up hitting their head on it. And I have to apologize every time, and then I don't do anything about it. So, you know, perhaps with the whole redecoration thing, it'll be about time to tend to it. You wanna know what I am excited about though? Is this. No, not this super bland dining table and chairs. What it's gonna be. I'm gonna do a ping pong table here. I have always wanted to have a ping pong table at some point in my life. It's gonna be a little big for the area, but that's not gonna stop me. I'm gonna make it happen, and I'm gonna play ping pong, and it's gonna be fantastic, and it'll be life goals accomplished.
Because you know what? In all my years of living on my own, guess how many times I've ever eaten at my dining table? Guess. If you guess 0, you'd be completely correct. Never ever used it. So I'm like, I'm gonna do something that might actually get some fun use. So ping pong table it is. Even if it is a little big for the space. I'll occasionally end up hitting a wall, but it'll be worth it. No, we're not going for a drive right now, which then begs the question, well, why are you sitting in your car? Are you just some weirdo who likes to occasionally go just sit in your car for no apparent reason? I mean, you know, just on occasion, but not this time. I actually have a reason for being in here this time. I wanted to show you something cool, but let me give you some backstory first. So a couple months ago, I ended up on this video. You know, occasionally dash cam videos are kind of interesting, and it was just a guy just going down the street, and he stops at a stop sign. And to his left, there's a woman who is making a right turn to like his oncoming lane sort of thing. So if he's on the right side of the road, she's making a right-hand turn to the left side of his road from his perspective. Well, she goes super wide for no apparent reason on her turn, and he's stopped at the stop sign. She just goes right into him. Just right, if my head is his car, she's just like, I'm making a right turn. Boop. And then the lady, she gets out of the car and she starts yelling at the guy as to why this guy hit her. When he was stationary on his side of the stop sign, she rammed right into him. And at that point, I had an epiphany. And that was, my God, I need to get a dash cam in my life, because it really is. It's your word against theirs unless you have video evidence, and it can be a crazy person, and I'm not about that. So I got a dash cam. Look at that. Look at that right there. It's beautiful. I mean, that's the screen right there. Actually, hold on. Let's do a thing. Let's do a thing really quickly. Watch. It's really cool because it powers up with the car. That's pretty fancy, right? So it's just whenever the car has electrical power in the cigarette lighter, it turns on automatically. And I did the wiring job myself, and I'm actually kind of proud of it because it's awful. But I just wired it up here around the headliner, and then down there, and then it kind of goes like underneath the carpet. Oh God, copyright, stop. Okay. Goes under the carpet. You can see all the detail and the blackness there, and then it comes back up over here, and then it just goes into here. So that now if someone just makes a terrible turn and head-ons me, I can just be like, no you don't. No you don't. And now everyone is leaving comments that you're gonna suffocate yourself if you leave your car running in the garage. It doesn't happen for like 2 minutes. It takes a lot longer than that. So I'm gonna shut the car off now. Okay? I'm alive. I didn't die of carbon monoxide. We're good. You don't have to worry about me. We're okay. All's well.
Look, it's beautiful. And then I got my ass is covered. All right, ultimate first world problem right now, but you want to know what the worst thing ever is when rocks get in your vents. I can't even, they're just all in the vents. You see that? You see back there? You see that like strip down there? Wait, I can't even point, it's like right there. Right at the edge of my finger. My glowing finger. Those are rocks. And there's nothing I can do. And you hear them when you're driving around and they rattle and freaking rocks. God dang it. You want to know what I'm absolutely 100% inevitably going to do one of these days? I'm going to forget to unlock this. Okay, so this is locked right here. So we're not, that's locked. I'm going to forget to do that. And I'm going to shut this on myself. And then, fortunately, we're good right now. We're not doing a live example, live demonstration, because that would suck. But I'm going to be like, and I'm going to be stuck here. And then I'm going to have to call a locksmith, and it's going to be a pain. And at the same time, I just got an email yesterday that my insurance company wants me to make this door, specifically this door. Oh my God, I'm so bright. What's going on right now? There we go. They specifically want me to make this door shut itself stop with the exposure. What are you doing? There we go. You want it to make it close automatically. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. You need to stop with the exposure thing. Holy crap. Cause A, I'm gonna lock myself out and it's gonna suck. And B, I'm always carrying stuff to and from the garage through that door. And it's gonna be the biggest pain in the ass if that door is auto-closing. So I gotta dispute that. I'm like, don't know. Some fire reason or something. And I'm like, what? Why is that auto-closing a thing for fire? Someone's probably gonna give me a great explanation here in the video, but I'm sorry. Why? Why does it's just gonna make my life so miserable? There's thinking about it so many times where I'm like, man, I'm so glad that that door stays open, or it would just make everything more difficult. Everything, literally everything. Like I could be out at a restaurant, but it would be making my life more difficult if that door auto closes. Like I might be at a convention, I might be at PAX or something, but if that thing auto closed, it would make my life more difficult there. Anyway, we're back on the gimbal now because I figured if I don't have my production value in life, what do I have? Nothing. I'm absolutely worthless otherwise. This gimbal is saving my life. It's the only reason you're watching this right now is because I can do this and everything stays nice and smooth. And stop with the exposure. Seriously, stop with the exposure. It's getting real frustrating. I don't know why I made this video. No particular reason. I guess it was really just to show you a day in the life of me. Spectacular. Look at this. I can go downstairs and it's smooth. Isn't that cool? This is why I should use it more often. It really is. But hey, I'm using it right now. So no complaints. No complaints. Like I said, I don't know why I'm making this video, but occasionally I just get the urge to walk around and film stuff for some reason. I also don't know why I just came downstairs, but I figured that I would test its capabilities on the staircase. So that was just a test for science to see how it would handle itself in a situation going downstairs where it's bumpy normally. Because I'm not holding it with my hand, we're in great shape. I guess I really just wanted to show you the dash cam because I'm excited about that, or I have been excited about it for a while because I've had him on for like a month or so, and it's cool. I still haven't had to use it yet, fortunately. And since I don't live in Russia, there aren't just people diving out in front of cars usually. Haven't seen that happen. Oh God. For anyone who's in Russia watching this, I realize that's probably not just a super common thing. Like you're not making your daily commute and just having to weave through people diving in front of cars trying to do insurance scams. I mean, I know it's not a normal thing, but you don't really hear about that happening at all in the US. Maybe I just don't read enough stuff. I don't know. But anywho, I think I'm gonna wind the video down for now. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the dash cam. And that's all. All right, have a good day. I'll see you later.